Hi there, it's Mike Smith from the IamLife.com, and today I'm taking a look at a WordPress plugin which is called WP Embed. It's sort of an interesting plugin. It allows you to embed other websites right onto your own WordPress website. So if you have a product that the hosting is being provided with the product, we sometimes we'll buy a product that is actually literally hosted on the seller's website. If you use WP Embed, you can pull in all of those third-party services onto your website, making it a part of your site. So it actually will appear as though it's literally that particular product is on your website rather than being hosted by a third party. That's actually interesting. If you have a need to do that, this is a nice little WordPress plugin to take care of it for you. Kind of a simple little plugin. I think what a best way to show it to you. There's a few caveats. One is that we were told by the developer that if you're pulling in a secured domain, so it's an HTTPS, your domain also has to be secured HTTPS. So if you don't do that, you may run into problems with it linking properly. Unfortunately, so far I've had no problems with it, but it's a caveat that you have to make sure you are aware of. Otherwise, you'd wind up with the wrong things, and that's not a good thing. So let's just take a quick look at it, though. Okay. Over here, we're going to bring up WP Embed, and I'm going to delete this one right here, and we're going to create a new one. So we're going to delete that one, and then we're going to create a new WP Embed. And we're going to call this campaign Mike's Test. How about that? Okay, really important name there. Oh, wow. And the target URL, the target URL will be the URL that you want to bring in to your website so that visitors will see it on your website. So I'm going to go HTTP, by the way, that's what it is, IamLive.com. Okay, good. And I want to give it a short code. Now, this is really important. Short code has to be exactly the name of the page that you've created on your website that this will drop into. So I want to say, I want a short code called Mike's Test. Okay, I'm going to create that. Mike's Test. Okay, now we're going to go over here and we're going to create a page. We're going to create a page and we're going to have a new page and we'll call it Mike's Test. Okay, so we've now have a page that's exactly as the one that we created. Now, at this point, there's nothing on this page. You can see it's blank, zero. So what we'll do now is we're going to go back to WP Embed. And what will happen, this would be the site, this is the location that you would give the user to look at this particular thing that you've actually linked into. Now remember, we're on our site, so we click this here and we wind up with the site that was linked. We've brought this site, which is a different site altogether, and we brought it into ours. Now, if you'll notice up here in the top, we're on our page. This is our domain, my test domain, and that's the page, Mike's Test. And yet, what we've actually done is brought an entirely different page from a totally different URL into there for users to look at it, and it's there for them available. All the links inside this will actually still work. Kind of an interesting product. Okay, so let's get out of this for a second, and we're going to go back over to here. So what we've done now is we've created this page here on our website, which we can then use to place someone else's page. That could be a content page. It could be an affiliate offer that you really want to put up on your own website. The other issue, though, is like I mentioned in the very beginning, I've bought several products that are hosted by some third party. Okay, the guy that sold me that product typically would be a cloud-based product, and it would be, he hosts it, so he does the free hosting for it. If you want to access it, you go there. I might want to take that and run it on my site as my own product, in which case I could use this WP Embed to link those to my site and it together. It's kind of an interesting little WordPress plugin. You might find some use for it. Not, it's not awfully sophisticated, but and it does do a very nice little thing. It uses the iframe technology, but it actually is pulling the information, all the information, into your website. So that part of it works really, really well. So if you're interested at all, down below, there will be a clickable link where you can download this WordPress plugin for free. You're more than welcome. If you can use it, great. You might just download it to play around with it to see how well it might work for you in certain types of circumstances. So give it a try. It's easy one to install, easy one to use, and not too difficult. So in any case, I want you all have good health. Take care of yourselves. Stay in good health, for goodness sakes. And thank you for visiting. This is Mike Smith at theimlife.com. And I hope to see you again in another video sometime in the future. Take care of yourself, and bye now.